Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. It's a rare occasion when Big Bend basketball loses 2 games at home on the same night, but it happened last night as the Lady Vikings and Running Vikes lost to Columbia Basin College. The Lady Vikings kicked off the action in what was expected to be a knockdown, drag-out contest between 2 of the top teams in the NWAC East Region standings. But it turned out to be an off night for Big Bend as the team shot poorly from the field, making just 38% of their shots. The Lady Vikings fell behind 39-26 at the break and were not able to make up the 13-point deficit and dropped the game to the Hawks 85-68 to fall to 3-2 in conference play. Riley Jamet, the team's top scorer, started out ice cold from the floor, but finished with a game-high 23 points. Jessica Sorensen added 17 and pulled down a game-high 11 rebounds. The Running Vikes got off to a rough start as well in their game against Columbia Basin. The lid that was seemingly on the basket in the Lady Vikings contest remained in place as Big Bend hit for just 36% from the field. Still, the Running Vikes were able to open up a 20-point first-half lead as the Hawks hit for a meager 31% from the floor. Big Bend took a 41-23 score into the locker room at intermission, but saw its 18-point lead evaporate in the second half of action as Columbia Basin outscored the Running Vikes 57-37 to pull out an 80-78 come-from-behind win. The outcome wasn't decided until the final buzzer, however. Trailing by 2 points in the waning seconds, Big Bend had the last possession of the game and had an opportunity to send it to overtime, but opted for a shot from behind the arc to win it. The loss moves the Running Vikes to 3-2 in the NWAC East Region standings and into a tie for third with Walla Walla and Spokane. Big Bend is back on the hardwood Saturday when the team heads to Walla Walla to match up with the Wolves. The Wenatchee Wild is in action this weekend against the Bismarck Bobcats at the Town Toyota Center. The Wild is currently 5 points behind Kenai River in the race for 4th in the North American Hockey League's Midwest Division. And finally, wide receiver Percy Harvin has cleared league-mandated concussion protocol and has returned to practice as a full participant. Harvin was on the field for Seattle's practice yesterday, his first since suffering a concussion in the second quarter of the NFC divisional playoff game against New Orleans. Well, be sure and tune in tomorrow night for iFIBER 1 sports coverage of the Moses Lake Sunnyside basketball games. The action gets started at 5:45. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.